Hey everyone, and welcome to This Explainer. Today, we are literally taking a massive leap into the future of our living spaces. We've combed through an incredible list of over 110 smart home upgrades and distilled them all into the ultimate 2026 guide for your home. If you've ever looked around and felt like your house could be, working a little harder for you, well, you are absolutely in the right place. We're going to look at the exact technology that is fundamentally changing how we cook, clean, secure, and just relax in our homes today.
To make sense of this massive tech landscape, here's our roadmap for today. First, welcome to 2026. Then, chores on autopilot. Third, clever space-saving tech. Fourth, invisible and smart security. Fifth, aesthetics and ultimate comfort. And finally, your next smart upgrade.
Okay, let's dive right in with Section 1, Welcome to 2026 and the Pillars of the Modern Smart Home.
Which actually brings us directly to our first major trend in Section 2, chores on autopilot, or as I like to call it, reclaiming your time. Seriously, aren't you tired of spending forever cooking, hauling out the lawnmower, or cleaning those hard-to-reach windows? What we're seeing in 2026 is that smart home gadgets are no longer just novelty toys. They represent a fundamental shift in how we interact with our environment. Think about the inefficiencies of your daily routine. The hours spent actively monitoring a stove, hauling heavy ladders around to clean second-story windows, or totally sacrificing your weekend mornings to lawn maintenance. The 2026 tech landscape treats these not just as chores, but as problems to be completely automated with virtually zero human intervention. We are moving away from homes that require our constant upkeep to homes that actively anticipate what we need.
So, check out how these autonomous gadgets are stepping up. Take the kitchen, for example. You've got an all-in-one cooking robot that doesn't just slow cook, it chops, it sautés, stirs, and kneads entirely on its own. Outside, the new standard for robot mowers uses dual laser sensors to precisely map your yard. It edge trims automatically so you can finally retire that string trimmer and clears 3/4 of an acre on a super rapid 70-minute charge. And for the exterior of your house, smart window cleaners now stick right to the glass. They use a triple nozzle spray and have 12 separate safety systems so they literally never fall. No ladders, no dripping, soapy messes.
Let's put this into perspective, especially with that cooking robot. 200. That is the massive number of built-in recipes this all-in-one chef comes with, right out of the box. And we aren't just talking about, basic soups here. This spans Indian, Mexican, Thai, and French cuisines, with new recipes getting added weekly. You just load the ingredients in, and it handles the 20 to 30 minutes of continuous stirring and temperature control without burning a single thing. Meanwhile, you're just monitoring the whole shebang from a companion app in the living room.
But chores aren't just about cleaning and cooking. They're about general household management too. Take the new Household Patrol robot. The source describes it absolutely perfectly. It's like having Alexa on wheels. This little guy navigates smoothly around obstacles to patrol your rooms, check on your pets, allow for two-way talk, and even provide reminders. And when you don't need it, it just waits quietly nearby. It takes that whole futuristic concept of a robot butler and makes it incredibly relatable and functional for everyday life.
All right, moving on to Section 3, clever space-saving tech and maximizing your footprint. Whether you're a city renter or a homeowner just desperately looking to declutter, maximizing your footprint is absolutely vital in 2026. Just imagine, what if your bulky furniture and large appliances could simply disappear when you aren't using them? Thanks to multifunctional and collapsing technology, that is actually becoming a reality.
Now, what's really interesting here is how these innovations completely rethink traditional household items. Picture your living room for a second. You've got an inflatable corner sofa that sets up in minutes for stylish daily seating, but then transforms into a queen air mattress when guests stay over. In your closet, a 9-tier shoe organizer for 18 pairs folds out with literally zero tools. Need to do laundry in a tight space? A pocket folding ironing board tucks onto a wall. A tabletop dryer handles full-size sheets with dual motors, and a heavy-duty aluminum drying rack folds completely flat against the wall when you're done.
So, the big takeaway here is this. Modern tech allows you to transform tiny spaces instantly. You no longer have to sacrifice the utility of a full laundry setup or a guest bed just because you have a small floor plan. Multifunctional, collapsing technology is basically giving you your space back. Which brings us to Section 4, Invisible and Smart Security. This is all about peace of mind in plain sight. Think about the total contrast in how we secure our homes today. The old way? That meant fumbling for physical keys in the dark, relying on obvious, chunky safes that basically scream, "Hey, I have valuables inside," and using standard vulnerable doors. But the 2026 way? It is lightning-fast biometric smart locks that just use your fingerprint. Its hidden electrical outlet safes that blend perfectly into the wall, and its portable doorstop alarms that not only wedge a door shut, but blast a massive 120 decibel siren if someone tries to force entry. Home security has become completely proactive and seamless.
To highlight just how seamless we're talking, consider this metric: 0.2 seconds. That is a tiny fraction of a second. That's exactly how fast the newest smart padlock unlocks using just your fingerprint. There are no keys to lose, no annoying codes to remember, no app required. It's waterproof, resists cutting and rust, and get this, a single USB charge lasts for months.
And when it comes to protecting your valuables inside the home, the whole philosophy has totally changed. The best hiding spot is the one nobody even notices. We mentioned that hidden electrical outlet safe earlier. Well, it installs right between your wall studs and looks exactly like a standard plug to anyone walking by. There's also an incredibly discreet book safe that blends perfectly into your bookshelf with a combination lock tucked inside. They protect your most important things by literally hiding them in plain sight.
All right, Section 5, Aesthetics and Ultimate Comfort, where we are upgrading the mundane.
Because let's be real, your home shouldn't just run like a well-oiled machine. It should feel amazing to be in. To upgrade your vibe, gadgets are now designed purely as these cool, sci-fi-inspired sensory experiences. Imagine walking into your living room and sitting down at an epoxy resin coffee table that emits this soft, touch-responsive glow. Over on your desk, 3D sand art shifts into endless, stress-relieving landscapes, while a levitating magnetic plant pot spins silently in midair. Overhead, a 360-degree projector paints the Milky Way right onto your ceiling. And when you finally turn off your 4K TV, it instantly disguises itself as framed, matte museum artwork.
But ultimate comfort extends to our most mundane routines too. Let's walk through the ultimate bathroom upgrade, the smart bidet toilet. Step 1, you just walk up to it and the lid opens automatically to greet you. Step 2, you sit down on a heated seat and enjoy a warm water bidet wash with adjustable pressure and temperature, pretty much eliminating the need for toilet paper altogether. Step 3, you dry off with a built-in warm air dryer. And finally, Step 4, you just walk away as it auto-closes and flushes itself with a powerful built-in pump. It even has a soft nightlight so you weren't completely blinded in the middle of the night. I love this quote from the source. It just perfectly sums it up. It's the one upgrade in your home nobody talks about, but everyone notices. It proves that with the right technology, even a standard trip to the bathroom can feel like a luxurious, futuristic experience.
And that brings us to our final stop. Section 6, your next smart upgrade, and elevating your everyday.
We have covered a tremendous amount of ground today, from furniture that seemingly vanishes to robotic chefs to totally invisible security. Technology is giving us the tools to fundamentally rethink our living spaces from the ground up. So I want to leave you with this thought. If your home is no longer just a place you have to passively maintain, but a proactive partner that actually takes care of you, what will you do with all the time and space you get back? Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer, and I hope you're leaving inspired to kickstart your very own smart home journey.